Hey everyone, my name is Sean, and this is Sean for Help. Had a situation where I was up on panel a couple times here, and people were asking me how I do some of the things I do, and one of them was Snap Camera. It's a new app that's out there that it's like Snapchat, but it's for your PC. So if you have a laptop or a computer and you want to use it, I think they have it for Mac as well. Not sure about that. Double check on that one because I have a PC. I don't have Mac. And they wanted to know how I was setting up the camera to make it work the way it was, because I was making this one little girl laugh. It was for one of the other panel members, adorable thing, and got her laughing and giggling at me, which was kind of fun. You know, it's the dad moment. But let me show you how I do it, so that way that you can kind of see it. So I'm going to flip over to another camera here, and what it is that I will set it up so you can see the tutorial screen first here. So here we are. I have two cameras on my machine. Let me start that off. You don't have to have two cameras, but I do, because I do multiple things with my setup. Especially when I'm doing streams for various things I'm trying to show, like when I was doing a game for psychosis awareness, and there's other things I plan to do in the future. So I have, and I'll show you how this works. I have camera 1, which is where my left hand is pointing to, and I have camera 2, which is where my right hand is pointing to, so you can see the difference. So camera 1, camera 2, left camera, right camera, but I do camera 1, camera 2 just to be silly. Camera 1, camera 2. What you can do with this is set the camera, if you just have one, that's fine. I'm going to come over here to the app. Up in the top right here, unfortunately you're not seeing my cursor, which is unfortunate. I thought I had that set. But up in the top right here, when you first open up the application, if you don't know how to get it set, in the camera settings, the Snap Camera settings here, you can select, in the very top here, what camera you want to use. This is camera 1, so I don't want to use that because it's already in use. But camera 2 wasn't, so I set it to camera 2, and then I go back, and it works. The trick about what this is, and why I'm able to do this, is I don't have any streaming software running at all right now. Even OBS is just doing a pre-record, so there's no camera usage other than what's going on here. I'm not using Hangouts or anything like that to actually capture a camera. There's nothing running with a camera right now. So it's only OBS with camera 1 and Snap Camera with camera 2. That's it. So if you don't have anything but one camera, turn off everything else that could use a camera, only start Snap Camera, and do what I showed you, where again, you go into here, change your camera, make sure it's set to that. Don't worry about the settings here. Usually this is pretty straightforward, and that's your audio. I turn off everything else here because I don't need it. And I don't want to run it when I start my system. Then you go back. Now you're good to go. Now I'm going to flip over to my right monitor so you get to see not only the Snapchat, how I've got that set again, because I'll go back over it one more time, but also Hangouts, which is running behind it with no camera set proper. So let's go ahead and switch over to that. All right. So now we're just looking at camera 2 with Snap Camera running. So this is running. Again, I'm just going to show you again. It's set to camera 2. I'll go back just so you can see that's how it's set. Camera 1 is in use already. I can't even do anything with it because OBS has a hold of it. But I'm going to go ahead and minimize this. As you can see, I have a bare window going right now, and this is going to disappear so you don't have to worry about it. This is just to show as an example. You could try and dial into that, but guess what? I'm going to end that anyway, so it won't exist. My camera is turned off, if you notice that. In fact, let me see if I can bring that up. I'm going to bring up the screen here just a bit on OBS, see if I can move this. There we go. Bring this up just a bit. There we go. That makes it a little easier. So the camera is off, and even if I turned it on, the camera is in use, so it can't be done. So then what I do is up here in the top right, under the settings, as you can see, I tried to start this, but the camera's already in use. This is camera 2. And I also have OBS with the virtual driver, which I'll show you how to do that later, too, in another video. But I'm going to select Snap Camera. Now that I've got Snap Camera set, because Snap Camera was already running before I started Hangouts, I'll hit Done. Then I'll turn on the video. Ta-da! Now, here I am. There's no filter, though. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and come down here and turn on Snap Camera so you can see it, so it's no longer minimized. I'm just going to put it to the right here a bit. I'm going to go back to the main for the filters. And I can select any filter that I want, and you're going to see me on the camera, not only in right over here with Snap Camera, but you're also going to see me here with this. So let's go ahead and set it up with the cute thing that I did for the little girl, got her laughing, was I put on the pink barriers. See? Don't I look adorable? And that's the point, is that I try to do things that make people laugh, cute. I can make fun of myself all day long. You know, it's just one of those things, if I blink my eyes enough, the ears kind of move a lot, you know. So I can turn on any filter I want. I can even be a unicorn and go, yay, sprinkles, yay, and have all that time where I'm making fun of myself and leave this on. I can then just leave it running. Or if I don't want to do that and I wanted to do something a little bit more serious. So, and then all you do is just click on it again to turn it off. So your camera setup, again, has to be in this order. I will show you from the beginning here again. You have to start with this. Hangouts, nothing else can be running for starters. Just Snap Camera. Once you have Snap Camera up, you come up, you do your settings, make sure it's on the right camera that you want, the correct camera. Then, once you have it set and it's running, leave it running, just minimize it for a moment. Go into Hangouts, whatever, and once you have that minimized, bring up Hangouts or OBS or Zoom or StreamYards, whatever you're using, go into the settings, and then select Snap Camera. Hit done. Ta-da! So let me see if I can do this here. I'll also see if I can do this real quick with, let's try that real quick. We'll do that real quick here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll close out Hangouts. So I'm not really necessarily up here. I'll put this up here so you guys can see it. So I'm going to do this, and then what I'm going to do is, let's see about bringing up, oh goodness, I'll try a StreamYard screen. I think would work best here. Let's do that real quick here. So I'm going to bring this over. Public stuff. Create broadcast. Alright, so I think this is going to do it. Maybe not. I might not be able to do this until I'm actually in it. So, alright, we'll pass on that one. That's unfortunate. I'll just cancel that for right now. Unfortunately, I was trying to figure out how I could do it with that. You have to be live, I guess, to change the camera on that one. Let me just pull up Zoom then. That's fine. Either way, we'll get her taken care of here. I want you to see another thing that works with this. So that way that you can actually get in there and get her taken care of. Password. Let's do a new meeting. Connecting. Join with computer audio, video. Okay. So, here is my Zoom meeting. That ID is whatever. I don't actually have it running or anything like that. And I'm going to create a new one anyway when I'm done. So, notice how it was set initially with that camera that's in use right now. So I can't use it because it's not going to come up. It's not going to show anything. But as soon as I select Snap Camera, ta-da! That's how I did it. Now you know. And all the filters do work. I can be as silly as I want. I can do, you know, the crazy stuff. I can even sit there and make myself just look absolutely adorable and have no problem getting in there. I can even sit there and pick out different characters and have the pizza face kind of thing. Yummy. And, you know, even like this one, if you want to look like a cat. Yay, I'm a cat. So that way you can have all these moments. If you have any more questions or anything like that that comes up about this, I think this pretty much puts it into perspective of what I did and how I did it. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of Zoom here. End meeting for all, and then I'll probably create the new ID here shortly. And we'll get that taken care of later here. But for right now, you guys got a chance to see everything as a whole. And I like to have it where there's a little bit of flaws in here so that way you can get to see that it's organic. It's not something like a pre-record. Look at me, I'm so special. No, it's just, this is how I did it. So that way it keeps it kind of humble for you. That way you're not thinking that I'm not doing this out of my own ego. I want you guys to see, even when I'm trying to figure something out, we're just getting through it. But other than that, if you guys want to have anything else figured out about it, or if you have any comments or questions about it, please leave them down below. Hit a like on this one if you liked how I was able to kind of show you how this works, so that way it took out some of the mysteriousness about how I do these things. and how you can do them. Please let me know, again, anything in the comments. I really want to see what you have to say, if there's anything else. Other suggestions for what I could do a tutorial on, if I have it. And if you like what you're seeing, hit the subscribe button. That way I can, get more content out there. I'm trying to do that. I've been busy with work, but you know what? I'm getting more time here. Things are finally starting to calm down. I'm trying to help people out and get things taken care of. And hit your notification bell if you would. That way you know when I'm actually going to be putting things up or when I do go live. I look forward to seeing you in the next set of videos. I do appreciate you very much. I hope you guys are having a great day. I love all of you very, very much. Again, for those who believe in God, God bless you. If you don't, love and light, that's the way that I really treat it. If you believe in some other faith other than that, namaste. Many blessings to you. I really mean that. Other than that, you guys have a great one. We'll talk to you next time.